Hi. Just another friendly reminder that you are loved. You are light and love. Just everything about you makes me smile. Like, I'm so happy to be someone who got to know you and understand you. Because you mean the world to me. Like, even though we don't speak, maybe, or we haven't seen each other in a while, I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to love you just the same, because that's what we should do. You know, we are love and light, and the whole world knows it. I love you guys. I don't want you to hurt. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I personally will be yard selling. I got yard sale going on, so, but have a beautiful weekend. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It was supposed to rain today, actually, but we stayed the course, and it did not. It dropped a little bit, probably around 7:30 or so, but other than that, no rain here. You know, beautiful times. Like a lot of, we are, for the first time in a long time, all the planets are aligned. That's a huge thing. Like, and if you look outside your TV media news, there are so many things going on. Like, what was that? 528 volt. Like, what is it? In Hawaii, man. Hawaii is just growing, expanding. Like, I think it's to take pressure off of Yellowstone so it doesn't explode, you know, and which is super good for humanity. Like, Mother Gaia is taking care of us. She doesn't want us to get hurt, you know. She's very good to us. I am super, super in love with her. She's so good to us. She really is, because we put a lot of toxins. We keep digging up oil that we don't need, you know, and she just keeps loving us and keeps doing these things to keep us safe because she doesn't want us to die. Pretty neat for, you know, how does that work out? Poor Gaia, poor Mother Earth. Jeez. What we do to her is just horrible. We should all be very sad, you know. She's so good to us. She really is. I love her to death. And I love her creations. Look at her creations. You, us, the flowers, the plants, the trees, everything around us, man. It's just, how can you not love it? And you have to give her thanks every once in a while, you know? It's her job to keep us happy, but with so much of the negative going on right now, I think mostly we need more positive. We need more thank yous. We need more manners, I guess. That's what it is, I think. We need more manners, more please, thank yous. Teach your kids that, because they're not getting that from schools. School isn't going to teach your children how to say please and thank you, and sometimes the parents don't. So when you see a child, just be like, thank you, please. You know, be nice. Don't treat them differently because they haven't learned, you know. And that's how we should look at humanity, I think. Like, there are many people out there right now with parents that are just no bueno, no good. Just, they expect other people to raise their kids, and it's sad, but it needs to happen because sometimes maybe they didn't get treated good as a child. You gotta think less about what they say and reflect on what they probably didn't get told. It's a big difference. It's a big step. It's a big change in consciousness. Like, you have to be more heart-centered instead of self-centered. We all are the same. We all are one. We love differently. We live differently. It's within us to hate. It's within us to love. And we have to choose which one we want to be, as a person. We can choose to hate. But you gotta understand what you're hating on. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's not who anybody, I hope, wants to be. But we do have to learn to love more. Love everybody, despite who they are, despite who you heard they are, despite what you see. Teach them. Teach them to live in love and light. Teach them to be good people. Don't just sit there and judge them and talk down and negative. Show your love and light. If you want to educate someone, tell them. Don't just sit there and talk crap behind their back. Look at them in the face. Look at them right in the eyes and say, I love you. I want to help you. May I? Because it's not your job to do it. But if you feel so inclined, do it. Ask them if you are allowed. This world needs that. This world needs to wake up to the life and that we are living in, and just realize who we are as a person inside. Take a minute, go inside yourself. I do this so much, and it works out. I don't like to brag, but I think that I'm on such a cool level right now that I'm ready to help everybody if they need it. All you gotta do is ask. Don't let your ego stop you from learning. Just learning to be happy. Just learning to live in light and love. It's the most beautiful thing you can ever do. I myself do not find myself to be a good-looking dude, but my words are. I love who I am inside. Super happy about who I am inside. I have been working on it very hard, and most people don't see it because I'm not around most people, because I don't like to go out. And when I do, I generally now I am light and love, so it's reflected back upon me. I don't go to the bars, and I don't do the bar scene or party scenes anymore, which, I've lost a lot of people that hung out because of such things. But it's a situation I'm cool with. I'm learning me. I'm being me. I'm living in here and not in here, or out there where everybody can judge and, tell you you're not good enough and all that. Like, you are good enough. You guys are so good enough. Everybody is good enough. Like, never, ever, ever, ever let anybody tell you who you are. Be you. If they don't like it, there is a finger for them. I'm not going to show you which one. I know you guys want me to, but I'm not going to do it, because I'm in that light. I'm in that love. I am feeling it. I'm trying to spread it. I want it to spread like a wildfire that never goes out. I want everybody to just love. Just love. Like, even the people that treat you bad, understand that they are hurting, inside, where nobody else will look. Nobody cares to look, because nobody right now, this world keeps us on such a fast track, man. Like, everything you gotta work, and if you don't, you're a jerk, or, an a-hole, or... That's not who we're supposed to be. There are billionaires in the world that do not help anybody. Not the hard-working men and women that take care of their families and work so hard. And that's why our society right now is in such a conundrum, because there's so many oil tycoons and rich people, and like the Bezos dude from Amazon is like the super richest person right now, and he's such a jerk, because what are you gonna do with all that money, dude? You're just gonna hoard it? Are you a hoarder? Super bad. You could help end homelessness. You could end the starving people. It makes no sense. If I had $1 million, I personally, I thought about this for a while. What would I do if I made my first $1 million? And honestly, I would go to, freaking hospitals and stuff, and just say, hey, who are low-income people that need help? And I'd pay their bills, because that's what we need more. We don't need rich people bragging about how great they are. You can be a very nice person, but what are you doing? I don't want to say it, but because I love him so much, I do. But Dwayne Johnson is the highest paid actor right now. What is he doing for humanity? He gives all don't get me wrong, don't hate on me just yet. I love him to death. He's got that energy in him, but he's not doing a lot. What I don't see him helping humanity much. I see him making a lot of money and saying nice things, but is he keeping all that money? Hey, what are you gonna do with all that money, bro? You're the highest grossing actor in the world right now. What are you doing to change humanity for the better? You can go to the gym all day. That's cool. I love that. Every word you say is awesome. I am trying not to disrespect him at all, because he's a beautiful person. But what are you doing with all that money? And what are all these actors doing with all that money? Like Akon, or whatever his name is, he spent all kinds of money in Africa and helped people out, those people didn't make him all that money, but he gave it, because he loves humanity. You can say nice things, but when you have money, you can't. You can. It's like, it's just my personal opinion, don't get too offensive. I just feel like we need to do more as as humans, because despite race, despite creed, age, anything, we all just really need to put our boots on and spread love. Don't hoard money, because money is just material things that you don't really need, In the long run, think of all these companies, who just make millions and millions of dollars, and they don't pay their workers right. Look at Walmart. Jeez, what a racket that is. Oh my God, those people must be so rich by now. They gotta be in the trillions by now. And nobody talks about them because, they got enough money to say, take me off that list. And while their workers, make just enough to survive. And it's not right. We really need to relook into our soul and find who we are as a humanity. We have to challenge, I think, those billionaires or trillionaires who are making all that money and doing nothing to help. There's so many hurting that could use that money to just live, not in the streets, not in the gutters, not in the... when I was in California, God bless them, the homeless people lived in this neat little park next to a library. And when I became friends with them. They were good people. They weren't bad people. They weren't doing nothing wrong, They just couldn't take the way the world works right now. America is not the land of the free and the home of the brave anymore. It's the land of the fee and the home of the brainwash, You gotta have that money. If you, who here, when you're looking at a lover, thinks, how much money has he got? Or how much money does she got, what's their job? What do they do? That ain't it. You guys aren't getting it. You ain't getting it right. You ain't living right. That's wrong. If you're looking just at a price tag, you're gonna lose every time. Every time. I love you guys. I don't want you hurt. I want the world to wake up to the way I see things. It's not materialistic. It's not the things you have. It's not stuff. It's not how much people make. It's you. What you say. Who you are inside. What you don't say. Maybe the things that you hold inside are the beautiful things that people need to hear. Maybe one thing you say can warm a heart so much that maybe they change. How cool would that be if you could change someone else from thinking in the negative into a positive and making a positive change in their life? And it's easy to do. Look at all the homeless people right now. Look at what these billionaires could do with their money. Look at the millionaires. What could you do with $1 million? You could change worlds for many people. But greed is so intoxicating for some people right now, and it's scary, man. Like, how can you live with yourself knowing that you have all this money to help anybody that needs it, and you just don't? That's where we're wrong. That's where we have to change. You know? We are not the land of the free. We are the land of the wealthy and the homeless. Why can't we just merge? Be one. Be one with everybody. Learn to love and light, and just, if someone needs something, give it to them. You know? We're like, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I don't want to take too much time. I've already took up 21 minutes. So neat. Like, time flies when you're living in love and light, man. But I just want to say, I love you guys. Please, please, please be better people than you were yesterday. Or try, you know. It's never easy. Some days are harder than others. But learn to let it roll off your back. If you're having a bad day, that will happen, you know. We all have them. Don't feel bad. Just take deep breaths. Learn to love again, you know. Don't let it break you down. Don't let it hurt your stride. Just keep living this light in love. Be better. You are better. You deserve more. You are more. If you bring it into your heart, you will bring it into this world. It's very simple. It's all we gotta do. It's very neat. I like it. I love it. It's my passion. It's what I want to do. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to make people feel bad. You know? I love everybody. I love you. I love you for who you are. Not because of the world around you, but because of who you are. Be you. I love you. Peace out.